Good afternoon. This is Brian Shannon speaking. Today is Tuesday, May 9th, and we're looking right now at China, CDC Corporation, symbol CHINA, China. Stock is up about 16 cents right now, putting that up about 3.5%. Stock is traded right now 1.2 million shares versus an average daily volume of 1.1 million shares. And right now it's 11:18 local time, giving us just a little bit about 2 hours and 45 minutes before the market closes. Reason I wanted to look at this stock is because it's pulled back intraday to a level where I think it might make for a good purchase. Before we take a look at that intraday time frame, though, let's back this up and take a look at a bigger picture to see what kind of potential the stock does have. We'll look at the weekly chart. This weekly chart goes back about 2.5 years, and you can see clearly the stock is in a very nice uptrend. All these moving averages, the 10, 20, 30, and 40 week moving average, which would represent the 50-day, the 100-day, the 150-day, and the 200-day moving average, are all heading higher. We've got the 10 above the 20 above the 30 above the 40. So that's telling me that the buyers are in control clearly of this stock on this time frame. All trends are heading higher, and it looks like it's got pretty significant upside potential. If maybe if we can just get up towards this 5.5 level that it saw late in 2004. Before we start looking at that bigger target, though, we've got to see what's happening underneath the surface. First, on this daily chart, it's nice to see we've got the 10-day moving average above the 20-day moving average, which is above the 50-day moving average. Notice here when we look at the let's look at the 30-minute time frame. What you see here is that the stock has some resistance at about $4.80. Now, we could draw in, if we wanted to, what looks like a little cup and handle in here, this being the cup that I'm drawing in right now, and here goes the handle. And what I want you to notice here is the big volume that trades each time it comes up to this $4.80 level. Clearly there's some supply up at $4.80, but it's very encouraging to see that the buyers are coming in with a lot of pressure to put on that level. Quite simply, the buyers are getting more aggressive price-wise. We see that because the stock is making these higher lows, which is part of the formation of the cup and handle. Another key ingredient to the formation of a cup and handle is the time factor. And right here we can see that the first time that 480 was tested was April 20th. Then we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days later on May 1st. That's when it was tested again, and we saw volume. Now that supply was a little bit too strong to push the stock back. It came back down. Buyers got more aggressive price-wise, and then here we are now, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days later, 6 days later. So it's taken less time for the buyers to regain control and come up and test that level, test that seller's resolve at the $4.80 level. It hasn't been able to push up through that level yet. However, when we look at it, we can see here on the shorter term time frame, now looking at a 10-minute time frame, that the stock has pulled back. It ran up a nice volume, had a low volume pullback in here, and now it seems to be finding support above this daily R2. R2 meaning resistance to those are pivots. This isn't a lesson on that, so I'm not going to get into that. We've also got a 5-day VWAP right in here, which is now heading higher. That's nice to see. Looking at a 2-minute chart, we can see in here too that the stock just came down to and found support at its rising 2-minute VWAP, volume weighted average price, over the last 2 days. So altogether, I think the stock looks like a very good purchase right around here near this $4.70 level. I like to keep aggressive stops rather. So I would put my stop just below that $4.65 level. And that's going to conclude it. Thanks for visiting Alpha Trends. This is not a recommendation. It's just an idea that I wanted to point out to you. Remember your stops on every trade, and have a great day. Thank you.